Here we go, yeah. Give it to me now. DJ Dogbone and a young Juan. Bringing you a treat, we got it going on. Pulling on the leash, we pulling up on y'all lawn. Tail wag, mic check, ears up, we drop bombs. Give me something tasty, I can get you dancing. Table floor, doggy bowl, I don't need a fancy. Jump up on your hind legs, let me see you clap hands. When you hear the beat drop, get your tail wagging. Now let me see you bounce for a minute. If I see a mic drop, I'ma run and come get it. If you meet a nice dog, then you better just pet it. Cause it ain't a party if a doggy ain't in it. I'm a small boy, but I got some big paws. Leader of the pack, we just a bunch of big dogs. We got Patch and Nugget, Brooklyn, Nisha, Pee-wee, and Drew. DB, Young One, we the canine crew.
Your very best friend from head to tail's end. Every moment I'm with you is the best of my life. And though I play it cool, dog, I know what it's cool for. As long as the sun shines, I'll stay by your side.
Yo, if my dogs are out there, let me see you put your paws in the air. Wag your tails. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Now let me tell you one thing, I'm the dog bone. Calcium is my team, I'm in the high zone. Find me in the sunbeam with the summer fun bee. Every day is lovely. I'm a good dog playing out in the grass. If I see another dog, I just gotta sniff its face. Now I'm playing doggy park is on smash. And take me off the leash, then I'm gonna win the race. I'm a professional best buddy, king of just chillin'. Even if you gotta study, you're one in a million. Yes, you're right on the money. You give me some attention, y'all bet I go dummy. So live your best life. It's time to get set for an all-year summer.
Hello everyone, this is Endgame Arts with another unboxing, another offline gaming experience. This is Vitamin Connection for the Nintendo Switch. Now this is a limit run physical copy, so getting a copy will not be the easiest. Now, to jump right into it, the physical copy has the update version 1.0.1 already on the cartridge, and there was no update available since the making of this video. So it's pretty much the most updated complete version of the game. Now, again, Vitamin Connection is a Nintendo Switch exclusive. It takes advantage of the dual controllers, the dual Joy-Cons, and you can play 2 players with each one of them. Now, the game's premises evolves around you play as a medicine pill that goes around trying to heal everyone, and then you find out that there's a bigger story going on, or bigger affection going around, and you find out you need to start curing this entire family, and then eventually stopping some evil cosmetic bacteria monster. It's kind of a childish, kiddie-ish kind of style game, and it's not very difficult. The game has what I consider some of the greatest charm in terms of presentation and just overall style to the game. Though the gameplay is a lot of meh, it's not anything too amazing, but its characters and music is actually pretty decently well made. Now, in terms of gameplay, most of the time you're going to be spinning around doing a minorless randomness Metrovania-esque kind of style. Not Metrovania, but you go through the person's body and you go to different locations. You can pick and choose which direction you go, and the process will slowly trek you through that direction. It's not the most rewarding or interesting experience, but when you get your designated location, let's say the brain, the heart, the lungs, or whatever in that person's body, you will have to play a little mini game. Now these mini games vary, there's a good few of them, and they're all generally pretty fun, other than the dancing one. I'm just not really good at rhythm games. But overall, the experience in terms of gameplay, I really prefer the mini games than the big chunk of the game where you have to go through the person's body, as it's a very slow process and it's not very interesting, and it's just repetitive. It really gets repetitive really quickly. But other than that, the rest of the game is actually pretty decent. It's got some good story, some good little music, it's got some good characters, some really good characters, pretty decent good voice acting as well. And just, I love the whole Japanese feel around it. It's one of the things I really like about the Japanese community. They got such weird styles of stuff. Most people always look at it as the anime side, or the ecchi, or hentai, or anything like that. No, what I sometimes love about Japan is just this quirky, weird styles that can be turning a pill into some spaceship in the body. And I know this is made by Way Forward, but it's got a very Japanese feel to it in terms of the characters and presentation. I don't know the extent of the game, it was made by Way Forward, but it was originally just directed towards to being a Japanese audience, because there is some K-pop and Japanese singing lyrics in the game. I think there is, because I can't understand the words. But it's kind of hard to explain, because it's like, I know it's made by Way Forward, but if you played it, there's like tomoko, like they wear like some, like the dance part, they're wearing like a Japanese like tomoko. I probably get the name wrong, but you get what I'm saying. And the overall style is what I really loved about it. But gameplay wise, it leaves a lot to be desired. You can rotate the pill in directions, you got a beam attack that allows you to attack, and it has this claw ability that allows you to grab stuff and move it. This is the only biggest problem with the claw power, as this claw power uses the motion or sensing direction on your controller, so you gotta like hold one button and try to navigate your controller to claw around the map. It's not the most intuitive, but maybe the game is more meant to be designed to be played with 2 players, which I didn't play with 2 players. You can play the entire game by yourself, 1 player, and you can play with the pro controller. Overall, the experience was enjoyable and an entertaining experience. It definitely concedes being one of those little hidden gems on the Nintendo Switch that no one knows about or won't pay much attention to it just because it's very childish. But it's actually got a really good soundtrack. The voice acting and characters are very charming. The environment and little mini games can be really fun, especially if you. I can see them being pretty fun if you had 2 players and you're trying to work together to then cure the kid. The only other problem I have is that the level layouts, in terms of when you go into the person's body, is random, like not randomized every time you play that person, but each person's got a different little layout. I think that what they could have done is made it actually like the human body, and you just navigate it like through the human's like legs, feet, head. That way, I thought that could have been a neat little educational system. Like, go if you're like in the person's left arm, you know to go down the lungs. That means the path needs to go down. If you got to go back up to the head, that means you know you need to go up. I figured that could have been a very neat way to give an educational experience for kids, as well as help some adults too understand where your body and organs and stuff like that could be. I thought that could have been a neat little idea if they chose that instead of just some randomly laid out directional path on the map. Overall, I think the game is neat. I think it's a neat little experience. I'm really glad I have it. Sadly, it is a limit run physical game, so getting a game copy will not be the easiest. I don't know, I haven't checked how hard it is going to get a copy of this. I think this was a pre-order one, but I'm not entirely sure from limit run. It's been a while. I've been meaning to get to this game for a while, actually, and I decided to sit down and play it. It's got 2 campaigns. You got the main campaign, and then when you beat it, you get another campaign you can play as the ninja probiotic warrior, which is a little bit harder version. You pretty much do the same levels. It's just now they're a bit harder. Overall, I'd say look into it. If you have a Nintendo Switch and you do like some charmingness to the game and some good characters and so forth, I really recommend it then. But going into like a gaming experience, it's alright. So, like always, I try to leave links in the description if you're instant copy. I definitely recommend maybe looking into the soundtrack if you get the time. So, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next unboxing video. Bye-bye!
That's right! We're back! With a vengeance! Yeah, all of the vengeance! Wait, who is that guy?
Allow me to introduce myself. I am probiotic, honorable bacteria warrior.
Did you come here to heal this kid? What are you doing here?
Yes, I have committed myself to a life of duty to those in need.
Well, that's not allowed. Get out of here. We won't let you pass through until you reconsider.
All right, I have reconsidered.
Oh, okay, cool. You can proceed.